Testing 1, 2, 3. We're gonna start off in a minute here.
You got it.
Sound test 1, 2, 3. What's up, guys? We are back with PSL Season 2. We can unmute these guys, by the way, Mizel. Mizel, you can hop on the video chat too so we can talk to our people here. What's up, guys? So, Lear, good to see you here. I'm not sure you can hear me. Septimus, welcome to PSL. How are you guys doing? Septimus, how you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. Yourself?
Good. You excited? We'll get to see you for the first time on PSL, so I'm looking forward to seeing how you play. You're playing a very tough player here at Solir. I think he might be the favorite in PSL, but it is a group stage, right? With groups of 4, so 2 will advance. So we'll see the best here. Solir, how you doing? I'm not sure he can hear me, but I'm really excited to see you guys play. Mizel, can you turn on your cam and let's hop on here? I think you're getting the game set up too. There it is.
The microphone.
There you are. So Lear's reconnecting, guys.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Good to see you, Solir. And good to see you, Septimus. Good luck to you guys. You have any words to your opponent? I know you're eager to get started.
I just good luck and have fun, I guess.
Good luck, have fun. All right, we'll talk to you guys afterwards. And so we're ready to get started. All right, we can mute and deafen them now, Mizel. We're gonna get the game started. Invite me and let's get going. I'm excited to see these guys. And that's Mizel right there on the video. So he'll turn that off when we're ready to hop on the actual match. We have these players and it's pretty cool to see them here ready to go. Septimus's image was not sent in time for production, but we'll fix that up hopefully sometime in between.
I sent you another graphics for that.
Yep, I need to just kind of grab that and download it. That's the only issue. So
okay, we're just waiting for their maps.
Yeah, so they're doing the map selections. We can actually take a peek of what that looks like, guys. So we'll load that up on the screen for you guys. There you go. There's the map picks for the players. So they're doing the vetoes and then the actual map selections. So excited to see them play. In the meantime, let me get the image updated for our, because Septimus sent his image pretty late, but now we got it. And yeah, right there, we'll reload this. There it is. Septimus is now there. It's Septimus versus Solier, as you guys can see. And we're taking a look at the map selection. It's taking him a little bit of time here to veto maps. Are you sure he knows? It's waiting for Septimus. Make sure he knows he's supposed to click on the map he wants to veto. You may want to walk him in to our system. They may not be familiar with
yeah, but anyways, they got the first map, so it's gonna be pillars. They did it in private, so.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, they didn't use this. That's fine. We don't have to use this. If they already did it, that's fine. Let's do it. Let's get the game loaded. That's okay. Totally fine. We'll get the game. We'll get it started. It's gonna be Solier versus Septimus. We had a little bit of a late start here due to the daylight savings time mishap there. So PSL has a tough job now. It's opened up to the international scene. It'll be a bit more competitive too. We're expanding this PSL. So. Alright guys, it's going to be a Zerg versus Terran. And we're off. We're gonna start off the official matches on PSL Season 2. It's Solier versus Septimus. Solier is the heavy favorite here, right? What do you think, Mizel?
Well, it's gonna be the crowd favorite. It's gonna be Solier 2-0. We'll see.
Alright. So we didn't get our production set up here because it was very late, the submissions. For Group B, we'll have it set up more. It's Septimus here on the top, bottom left, the Terran player. You want to do this introduction?
Of course. The guy from Spain, from Team Exxon, he is Solier.
Solier. That's right. And what team is Septimus in? MSIA. So I don't know who that is.
Malaysia.
Oh, it's okay.
Malaysia?
It's Malaysia. Maybe?
Yep.
Maybe it's a Malaysian team thing. So this is going to be a little bit of a uphill battle for Septimus, but maybe he has something really cool planned. We'll see. But it's a pool first for Solier to be safe. He wants to be safe, guys.
So one thing to note about Solier, it's already almost 5 a.m. in Spain.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I talked to him earlier, so it's really late for him.
Yeah, this is a tough tournament for him, but he wants to do it.
Yep. Committed guy.
He's a committed guy. Did he know our schedule?
Yeah, he did.
All right, well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's not a European-friendly tournament, that's for sure. Maybe for Season 3, we'll open it up to Europe. But either way...
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Europeans that are very active in StarCraft, right? But either way, we got these links already out. So Lear probably just wants to get these games over with as fast as possible anyway. And he's going to go around the other side. He's going to avoid the SCV scouting. And he's actually going to cancel
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna cancel this command center, man. There's just no way of stopping it. As soon as he sees the SC, oh, he actually has even more lings here. Oh, and
Oh my
actually,
gosh,
if he
it's
had
an
gone
all-in.
in, I think he can cancel this. The lings are coming. There's a ton of lings coming, but then he's making drones
Oh.
behind it. He's actually not even getting gas. So this is a pretty cool build he's doing. But the sooner he goes down there, the better. There you go. He splits off two to chase the SCV, and then he's gonna go back to working on canceling this command center. Behind this, Solier is getting gas. There's a lot of lings here, guys. You know, he probably could have done this with only 4 lings or 6, but he committed a lot. He's probably expecting a Reaper. So
Yeah, I didn't see the Reaper.
yeah, so Septimus did the right thing by just canceling and rebuilding up here. He's not in a bad spot because there's so many lings that were made. If there's only like 4 to 6 lings, which was enough to cancel that, of course he doesn't know, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Septimus is floating a bit of money there. He can probably make another command center. But instead, he drops... What does he do? He spends his money somewhere. What did he do with it?
An armory.
Okay.
Sounds fun. Will it be no banelings? Oh, okay, there you go, Roach Warren. So he's not going for banelings. That's good news for Septimus.
Yeah, behind
And
this,
another
Septimus is
command
gonna
center.
get another third command center.
Yeah. Yeah, this is actually a good build for Terran against Zerg. Although, if you can defend the next attack. But it looks like no attacks from Solier yet.
Yeah,
So
he's making a Roach Warren. I don't think... Oh, never mind. He makes 5, 6 roaches, so... Or 5
Oh,
roaches. It's very...
No Banshee rate.
Yeah, there's no Banshee. He's not worried about it right now.
Yeah.
But there's only 1 gas, so it's not like he's gonna make a bunch of... Oh, there's 2 gases. Okay. But maybe he... We don't know if he's actually gonna make a lot of Ravagers. He's gonna kill this
Overlord.
yeah, the Overlord. Solier just gives that up, and he's actually gonna defend with what he has here and send the Lings out. Where speed is
No speed.
almost ready to go. He sees a lot of roaches. So I think he'll back off. He actually could get surrounded
Oh
if he's
my
not
gosh.
careful. There's a lot of Lings, but there's 1 Hellion and 3 Marines. With Micro, he should trade pretty well. Good surround. Oh, he backs off because he does have these roaches coming. This is really interesting build. Oh, and he catches the retreating forces.
Nice
Look at him,
catch.
micro back. But
Oh, he loses it. No bunker.
no bunker, man. And so it's a micro battle here. Just Marines, and he's gonna die to just Roach Ling with this build. And by reflex, he drops the mules, which aren't gonna do anything. In fact, he doesn't care about the units down there. He's just gonna go bust in. And there you go. Just like that. So Lear takes game 1. Pretty fast. 6-minute game.
What a build.
What a build. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really cool build. Caught him off guard, but then he skipped the Banshee. That's the thing, right? You see roaches, usually you'd have a bunker, a Banshee, or
Or a tank.
or a tank. Yeah, exactly. So he kind of was not worried about it.
Alright. Moving to game 2. Our next map is Oxide LE.
tight, guys. We're making the map. You know, he actually had a nice advantage there. Right.
You mean Septimus?
Yeah, Septimus had a nice advantage. I'm sorry. Yeah, in the beginning because I think he was able to get a third command center. You know, I don't know. What do you think? It feels like if you're able to get the third command center and you survive that attack, you're like way
If you
ahead,
did,
right?
yeah. If only he had 2 to 3 banshees, he could have
Two to
helped
three,
off
doesn't
the.
even have one, man.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the
That's a
thing.
bit wishful thinking. You know, if I only had 2 to 3 Lamborghinis. Anyway, look, we have the bottom left, the Terran player. It's Septimus.
And on the top right of Oxide LE from Team Exxon, Solier. Okay.
So let's see if Solier actually doesn't get a really fast pull just yet. But he still might go pool first.
Probably.
If you want to be safe. So far, we don't know.
So that's really cool. Ling attacks to Roach, to Gas. Very aggressive build. And for Septimus, I think he's going for the same build. Let's see. Gets the fast gas. Okay.
So normal
There's the
build
pull.
so far, I guess.
Yep. Okay. So
This
Reaper,
time he
at
makes
least
a
now
Reaper.
he wants. Yeah, he finally decides to make a Reaper. He needs to scout the base of Solier.
Yeah, and he's sending the SCV. Oh, pretty standard. So that's good.
Okay. He will see the hatch first. There you go. And moves back home. Right. Fast CC again. Really normal.
And a third base now for
Yeah.
the Reaper just
Yeah.
misses it.
Yeah. Missed opportunity there. By Septimus. Alright. So I guess another Hellion attack. Or no, it's a late factory though. Weird, okay. And then link speed. Okay, he's spotted the third base of Solier. Okay. Okay, nothing fancy happening. He stopped mining gas.
There is a third command center. So
There you go.
yeah, Septimus really likes to be getting into that macro game if he can survive the
Yeah.
early game. And right now, Solier's not looking to do anything anyway, so that's good. It's working out for him in this game too.
Okay, now this is the build I'm talking about. Oh, still okay, still different. My bad. So, 2 Hellions. Still no aggressive push from Septimus. fast
Well,
fast
he
team?
can't get aggressive. He has to be defensive because he went fast toward command center, so he has to be very careful. But he is checking with the Reaper to see what Solier is up to. Septimus is now gonna join up with his Reaper and Hellions. And the usual dance. He bounces her off. Now he's gonna see. Okay, what do he got here? Ooh, he's gonna get a drone, but he loses a Hellion for it. Not a good decision. There's 4 queens here. Move back.
Oh.
Lots of lings now. Baneling nest, so he's gonna play safe. This is more of the what Nux likes to do from the Philippine region, which is just defend with lings and banelings while macroing up. And he's getting his lair.
That's fast.
So is he getting an armory? No.
Nope.
Just making more. Okay, so he's going bio in this, but he does have a lot of Hellions. And by a lot, I mean that's about 7 Hellions. That's a good enough number, I guess.
Yep.
4th hatchery
Probably
for
a timing
Solier.
drop.
Yeah, he's gonna get his Evo now to go on to the next level. My guess is he's getting Lair pretty fast so he can get the Baneling speed. And there it is. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I play Zerg, so I know, I know about that. Right? He's gonna run by and see if he can do... Oh, he wasn't looking, and then he lost his opportunity to do more there, I think.
Okay.
And a little bit of a...
Sees the fourth.
I think this is a little bit of a miscontrol. I think you really shouldn't be taking these unnecessary hits.
Right.
And he's gonna
There's the
back
drop.
off.
Drop on the right. I mean the left side.
Yep, 2 medevacs. He's gonna hang out here with the Hellions. He'll probably hop back in here when the drop comes, but the queens are there. The drop. For now, it's a creep clearing drop. And there's not a lot of Marines here. I mean, it's barely fitting one medevac. He's gonna get an Overlord, so that's good. 2 tumors and an Overlord for that scan. Probably needs to get out of here.
Go home.
Was not clean on that pickup. And he actually didn't time it right. Look, he did all that, but he didn't move the Hellions.
Right.
But he is gonna clean up some of the tumors anyway. Especially the active ones. There's a lot of lings coming. He's looking to surround, guys. You better watch out. These Hellions are dead. And oh, he's gonna look to go kill. He's like, look, buddy, I'm here. I'm ready. He's looking for a Baneling kill. With 4 hatcheries behind him, 72 workers. I think he's just done with this.
Yep.
There is a tank. The medevac is still up here in the top left. Cancels a 3rd base. I mean, a 4th base. Or a 5th base. Not necessary. Here comes. And he's open. Oh, no.
Ouch. This is bad.
Really bad. This could end the game, actually.
Oh. 14 SCVs down. All tanks are gone.
And it's not done. You can actually go to the bottom and do more damage there.
Right.
So there are 2 Hellions there, but okay. Septimus is gonna live, but he's half the supply and there's more lings. Never mind. When they say live, live for a few more seconds. Because it looks like he's dead now. Like he could stay in the game and try to, but he is so far behind. 30-something workers already. Just like that. 40s now. He's getting up there.
More and more links.
There you go. Just like that. Solier moves on. Let's move on to the next match. We'll do our interviews on the winners and you know, goodbye interviews. Because, you know, obviously we want to get this going as fast as we can. No need for a winner's interview is not done yet. Let's get the next players. While we do that, guys, we're getting the next players on. we can play a little bit of our ad, right? So we'll be right back
Yep.
while we do that. So take care, guys. Be right back.
Welcome back to the SciStorm Esports Network. I'm your host, Chicken Man, and today we've got more great highlights from the esports world coming at you. First up is going to be from the Dota Pro Circuit, Chinese region, upper division. This was a Week 5 round-robin match between LGD and eHome. Let's hop into it.
Slow, nullify any kind of
coil now
force
used on
staff.
XM. Pops that in rage early, snaps the coil, trying to run. Earthshock getting some distance. Nothing to say might stay with him with the illusory orb, and that's exactly what he does. But here's the Hex coming in from Fade. They've got themselves the Shackle. False Promise. And with the phase shift, Puck trying to survive, but they already got the kill on Innocence. They'll look over at Ame. This might be a terrible fight for LGD because they are going to pop the first fight from Ame. They do not have June Coil to work with. They'll bring in some reinforcements and try to make this work with the break coming out into XM. XM doesn't have that in rage for a second, and he will end up dead. So LGD, they get the kill onto the earth, so they'll take out Clockwork. They had finished off Fade prior, and this is a good fight for LGD. Almost a well-laid trap for eHome.
I don't know how you call a fight like that. Basically, every player gets involved at some point just over the course of it. LGD would end up coming out in a better spot after the dust had settled, and that teamwork would reward them with a 2-0 victory over eHome. Next up, we've got a clip from Valorant. This was a quarterfinals match for the VCT Challengers North America number 3. Game 1 between Luminosity and the Kooky Koalas. You gotta love the Kooky Koalas. Fantastic name, 10 out of 10. They're a relatively new team, I think still unsigned at the moment. Let's just hop in, see how they do.
Down to delay the spike plant for just a moment. Now, once they do finally have this site, LG have just pounced on it and have them completely corralled. Hot hands can be used. Crewface able to find that. I thought maybe going wide. Paranoia as he dashes into his own cloud burst. Tries to toss down another, and Anderson picks one up the ghost. This would be a nice eco to pick up, and Koalas are looking to get it done, but they still have to worry about Moose. He has been the clutch lord here. He finds the first, needs to find the next. So much time for this Sova. No Molotov, no orbital strike, nothing here to stop this plant. Outside of Anderson just holding a steady and buying all the time that he can. Now Moose should surely be stabbed in the back, and Koalas get on the board.
Luminosity, a really tough team there, but Kooky Koalas not going down without a fight. They take a really great round there. They take their first point in that round. It wouldn't be enough to get them through. Luminosity does take the 2-0, but the Kooky Koalas, they want our hearts. That's for sure. Next up, we've got some StarCraft 2. This is from IEM Katowice, the StarCraft World Championships. This was a match between TY and Parting, two absolute titans of the game.
A team more close than Benny's boys. That
let me know when it's
link continues
close
to linger on, even with the end of the War Chest Team League. The Widowmine drop is about to hit the main base of Parting here, and this is actually the TY we know and love. He's going for a Thor next, Ben.
And look, it's a Twilight Council on the way. This is actually going to deal so much damage to Parting. So even though this only dealt one probe, it's about the fact he has nothing to clean this up. Now he's putting down a Robo. This is a great counter build by TY, honestly.
Yeah, this is TY reacting to game number 1. He is, we keep talking about him in the GSL. The reason why he does so well is he has that time to prepare, and he is one of the greatest preparation Terrans to have ever existed, perhaps even the best. And he is going to try and just directly counter this build of Parting. The Thor up next is pretty inspired here. He obviously still has that medevac. He can be very annoying with a Thor here against a Stalker light Protoss. And again, these Widow Mines, Parting just needs to have a clock in his head. He's like, okay, when do I need to move my probes away? Meanwhile, also picking up some Stalkers in the middle of the map.
All that discussion about a Thor, we didn't even get to see it. Let me tell you, that series was fully bonkers in a way that only those two players can really give us. Parting would go on to take down the GSL monster that is TY, and move on to the semifinals where he faced Zest. Next up, we've got more IEM Katowice, this time on the CSGO side of things. This was the semifinals match between Gambit and Spirit.
We want him to deliver on this AWP. He's going to have to. if Spirit want to get this round in the bag. Flashes out through long, leave Dexter blind. They get close, and there's that AWP in with the first, but a lot more bodies around this corner. Dexter, they're rushing him down, and everyone inside of A is just picked to the curb by Gambit. Magic's left up all alone in the 1v3. Not being given any room to play with. I think Shiro heard the footsteps there as well. Magic's emerging from the bank, does clear out the first map, but sitting at the truck idly by is Hobbit, ready and waiting to get this trade locked in. Magic's has still managed to get pretty deep, but it's a false sense of security.
Good couple of shots there by Dexter, but that's all the ground Gambit would give up in that round. They'd absolutely it's just a fantastic performance, really. It would net them a 2-0 win in that semifinals. They'd go on to not only get to the finals, but win the finals. Gambit looking just so good this year in CSGO. Next up, we've got some League of Legends. This is from the LCS Spring Group Stage, a game between EG and Dignitas.
And every single time, or almost every single time, they shot call it correctly, they team fight correctly, and they come up with it. And now the engage might happen. Dardock has to get away, has to run back. Headbutt pulls, gonna find one. Shotgun catches nothing as the team fight begins yet again. Impact pops the shields. Megadar onto 3. A big stun wall comes across. Ignar forced to flash away, and Impact can be re-engaged. Into the back lane goes Fenskern, but it's not gonna be enough. QSS is popped. It's gonna be a 1-for-1. No, 2 already picked up. Neo can't find the kills. They just kite him out, and Fake God finds a single. A triple in the end for Neo. How about the rest of it though? Soligo has to run from Impact, who makes it happen, and only the top laners are left alive. Fake God versus Impact, as Impact runs for the hills.
Yeah, Impact's got to get away. That's an Infernal Soul on the Nard. He is very tanky. Impact, oh,
nice
you're in
score,
trouble.
Drinker. Oh, a big Q heal though, and he's gonna kite him out. Oh no, he's in the brush with the pocket floor, and Fake God.
An absolutely massive clash there in the middle of the map. Full team fight, got real messy real quick. Cute little chase at the end there. Dignitas ends up winning that fight and takes the game over EG. Next up, we've got some PUBG from the PUBG Global Invitational. This is a little clash between Furia and Tianba right at the start of the game.
Well, this is going to slow a lot of these teams out. Great shot by Rusty. Zera catches the head of Mings. First bullet connects, and that is the opening knock in this fight. Bison in hand even for Furia. You'll take whatever you can get in a small compound like this. Plenty of shotguns available as well. M200 on the other is going to push up the stairs, but there is a member of Furia downstairs. Let's not forget that he could come up the backside of all of this. Lin Shun does have the micro Uzi, and they're falling quickly. Tianba goes down. Raspu does it again.
That fight there going beautifully for Furia. Raspu getting the triple kill at the top of the stairs. I guess what they say about the high ground is true after all. Maybe Tianba shouldn't have tried it. Our final video of the day is going to be from Warzone. This is from the Toronto Ultra 100K Payout Season 2. This is just a straight up player highlight. Kazar showing us what it means to be a top tier Warzone player.
Ballpark. They were consistent throughout the entire last Ultra tournament we did. I mean, he only has 8 with 12 left. This has not been a heater by any means. Just get the okay, nice little jump shots though.
Yeah, that matchup player very weak, but able to connect the shots, and yeah, kind of like you said, not the best one, but you know, going for top 16, just maybe going for that win, and maybe his teammates have some big games. Not exactly sure what they're on.
True.
But yeah, Kazar and Co, they were dropping. I don't even know, dude. It's some insane amounts of kills. That Satchel, well, they'd be able to find some plates. This is a sweaty little fight right now. Airstrike's going on. His teammate gets taken down, able to find one. He's got to clutch on up. Splashed is down. Able to take another one out. And did that player have self? Or is there one more left? Yep. He's got money. I think he just spotted him. Ooh. A lot of battle hardened in this lobby too.
And fourth, how far can he push this? How many more points can he get for the squad?
Yeah, he wants to hit the buy.
Snipe just goes by his ear. Tries to get the buy, gets to it. Kick it out. Stun comes in.
Kazar really demonstrating there just how quickly you have to react in these super tense matches. The pace of Warzone and really all of these games we're highlighting is just absolutely wild. Really gives you an idea of how good these professionals are at what they do. That's going to be everything for us today. We'll be back with more esports highlights later on this week. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. I'm the Chicken Man, and this is the SciStorm Esports Network.
Alright guys, we are back. We're back now. It looks like we have an update here from our admin regarding our player GLG. Is that Invernal or Neo? Which one is that?
That's Invernal.
Invernal. So that's extremely disappointing for one of our own guys in their prime time, right? Not to make it. So basically the situation is he's not on and Neo is gonna get a free win. And here's how it works, man. You miss a tournament, you can't play in the next PSL. That's how it works, right? You don't, you miss it like that, you cannot play. So he is now not allowed to play in our tournaments. Just keep that in mind. I'm sorry, but that's how it works, unless you have an excuse, right? So we're gonna move on to a winners match with Neo and Solier. That's what's gonna happen. That's good for Solier. He's looking to go to sleep early, so
yep.
He ends up working out.
Right.
Like and that's a rule about the non. He's here. Wait. He's here. Look at the chat. They're saying he's here. You better go check. But this,
but he
can play the next round. Huh?
Okay. He can play the next round.
All right. Okay. If that's the case, if he's actually here, that's fine. He's just late. He can play the next one. He takes a loss, right? So it makes sense. He takes the loss from Neo, so then he's in the losers bracket. But look, guys, it's not up to us if you miss a whole thing, right? It's like an hour and a half already. So, you only lose a series. Now, obviously, if you don't show at all, then not only are you eliminated, you can't play in the next tournament. You know what I mean? Just because, there's plenty of people that want to play, right? But I don't want to focus on that too much. It's just he takes a series loss. He's still alive in the losers match. So anyway, what we have here, we have Neo, and we just get Solier back on, and we're good to go. This is the winners match, an automatic win for Neo, a forfeit win. So let's get the cameras on and their vetoes ready. If they're used to vetoing in private, and these pros, they're quick at vetoing. They don't BS around, right?
Yeah.
And so sometimes that's faster. So that's okay. We just let them use their private way of messaging quickly. No problem.
Yep.
So let's do that. When he gets on, let's do that.
Oh, Neo said that his laptop crashed.
Oh.
So I think we need another few minutes for him.
Sure. Let's wait.
Alright.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. It's not his fault.
Solier's camera's not even on anyway.
Mine is on. Oh, hold on. Let me reconnect you.
Ah, there you go. They're showing. All three of you guys are showing. That's good. Well, at least you two.
Let's just wait for Neo to hop on back. Neo, the game master from, Grandmaster from Peru.
Oh, he's the Peruvian guy. Awesome.
The Peruvian guy. Yep.
Ooh. What's his MMR? Let's go check a look. He probably should have put that in there. He doesn't put it. We didn't ask MMR. You know what we should do next time? Not just ask what level they are. Say, ask the level and then they're in.
Correct.
Right. But he is from Peru, so we might be able to tell right off the bat here. By looking at the account he's used to. That's his account. But anyway, we'll give him a chance to reboot that computer and wait.
Look at that, Solier waiting to kill his opponent. And gets the thumbs up. Okay, Neo. Okay, there you go. Neo is 4.4.
Yeah, and that's not Grandmaster. So maybe that's not his main account or an account he updates.
Yeah, probably.
Because then I'd be Grandmaster a long time ago.
Or the 5.2.
That's right. So you're in a new place. Your background.
Oh yeah. In a small apartment with my wife.
Oh, cool. Yeah, congratulations. If you guys don't know, Mizel got married recently. So
yeah, thanks, man.
He didn't disappear into the marriage abyss. He's still playing StarCraft with us, joining us for things. So that's good. That's good to hear. And then we have Solier, the favorite of this tournament. It's good for him that, you know, he got a quick forfeit on that. Now he's on the winner's match, and then now he can go back to sleep. Unless he's been up all night, he doesn't plan on going to sleep, or he just woke up really early. We don't know, but this is.
He said he slept. No, he said no.
No, okay.
I'll unmute him. Okay, I'll unmute him.
Yeah, you can unmute during the beginning. I mean, look, Solier is a guy from Spain, ready to get going.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Solier, how have you been doing, man? How are you dealing with this tournament? This is a tough time for you. Tough time zone for you.
Yeah, this is such a weird experience for me, you know, playing a tournament at 4 a.m. It's not very common, but we're trying to do our best.
And, you know, this tournament, right, you're actually the favorite here, so that's the good news, right?
Yeah, maybe Cass.
You killing Cass, okay. And then if Ender plays well, you know, you three are the best players, I think, here, unless I missed the rest of the lineup. 2 Zergs and a Terran so far, from what I'm seeing, right? I haven't actually reviewed the whole lineup. And, you know, for a pro gamer like you, you're trying to get more into this. This is going to happen, you know, games where the time zone isn't that good, so you may need to adjust, especially when you deal with the Koreans, right? You know, their time zone is more on this side of things, the Asian time zone, right? Because it's probably 10 or 11 a.m. in Korea, so they may have tournaments, you know, that work that way. So, all right.
Yeah, I don't really know the level of some of the players that are on the tournament, like Meo Maika and people like this,
Leo
because
Michael, we forgot. He's good too. You're right. I'm glad you brought that up.
I think that I never faced him or even the other guys from NA, so I'm not really sure how good they are. Also with ping, always can change the things a little bit.
True, the
So,
style and
we'll see.
ping, yeah. So I guess on paper you're the favorite, but like you said, you've never really faced them. You don't know, and you know that's the cool thing about this PSL tournament. You get to play against them. Like previously, it may be an EPT thing, right, where you're playing a bunch of Europeans in the same thing. Once in a while, some random guys will show up, but you never really face them. But this is, you know, in this type of tournament, you get to face them out, so that's really cool. All right, so
Yeah,
I see Neo back, so that's good. I think his laptop finally booted. We're ready to get going here.
Yep. Just waiting for him to hop in the game. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of really good Europeans, and they're very active in StarCraft. You know, that might be a nice region to do for Season 3, you know, and then it would have to be European-friendly time zone, European time zone games, right? And I think that would have to be 10 hours earlier, something like that.
That's,
Yeah, more or less.
I think that's 5 a.m. for me. Yeah, that's
Like
fine.
for European viewers, it's really hard to watch right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I watched the.
If you are not,
Yeah, go ahead.
yes. No, and I was about to say that if you are not a massive fan, I don't think that anybody would be awake at 4 a.m. You know.
Yeah, unless it's GSL. GSL, everyone kind of stays up here. In the US, GSL time is 4, 5, 6 a.m. for us. At least here on the East Coast, it's really rough. So some of us, like me personally, when some of my players were playing, like Gumiho and them, right? And I knew it was a big match, like Gumiho, True, Ragnarok, at the time, right? Even parting, I would stay up because it's nothing like watching it live as it happened, right? Rather than watching a VOD. Of course, it sucks because if you stay up and then they lose, you're like, oh, I stayed up late for this. I missed sleep.
Yeah, true.
But then when they win, nothing beats that, right? So, yeah, you're right about the 4 or 5 a.m. thing. That's really rough. No one really is going to do that unless they're big fans.
Yes, maybe for the finals, I don't know. But
So
first
what's the
group
prime
stage is gonna be more difficult.
What's the prime time for Europeans? What time do you guys usually do your tournaments?
I think it's around 6 p.m. more or less. Like
6 p.m.
that's yeah, it's 6 p.m. European time. But for
Okay.
you has to be like, I don't know, like very early in the morning.
The cool thing for Solir too, and he plays in NA. There's a lot of Latin American players. Obviously, they speak Spanish, so they speak the same language anyway. It works out.
That's true. Like I have been speaking with Neo in Spanish, so that's cool to see that you can speak with somebody in your own language. It feels amazing.
All right, so Neo's on Discord. Is he on StarCraft? I think he's ready, right?
Yeah, they're doing the veto now.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. We're
And
looking
then-
at him now. Neo is
We're
most
going-
definitely. We didn't get to see him play, so.
Yeah.
So it's
So
gonna be
here's the
tearing.
thing. Yeah, Neo will be switching off his camera because he keeps on.
Yeah, and that's
crashing
okay.
his-
That's fine. If it's causing some problems, let's just do it this way. All right, let's go,
Alright.
guys. You can just mute them and deafen them. Alright, guys. I don't know what level Septimus was, but Neo is a Grandmaster. About 5200 MMR. Of course, Solir is a very high MMR Grandmaster. A really good player. But, they're in the realm of, it still could be an upset. But it's not as a giant mountain, right?
Yeah.
As before. And it's still going to be Zerg versus Terran. So.
Yep. I think there are 3 Terrans in this group. Should be cool.
Do that again. It looks like the expired. Oh, there it goes. Good to go.
All right.
Did they send the intro video at all or no?
No, not yet.
Yeah. And
Most of them are shy, but I told them that it's a requirement. So we'll get that pretty soon.
well, we do have this video of them now on the camera. We can make something from that. It won't be as cool. But anyway, guys, we're hopping on now to game 1 of the winners match in Pillars of Gold. Oh no, I hope it's not crashing for Neo here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's
Not-
moving.
Well,
It's
Neo
moving.
is loading. It's probably the server.
Well, sometimes the laptop too. It takes a while to load, and they're the bottleneck. That happens.
Right.
All right. On the top right, the player from Peru, from Rebirth, it's Neo.
And the Zerg player from Team Exxon, he is Solier. Okay. So, yeah, I haven't seen Neo play, but I think based on the qualifiers, he did well. So let's see how is it going to do for today. Okay, it's a Rax first about Solier. It's a pool first for Solier. So are we going to see the same build?
I don't think so. I mean, people are watching. And in fact, look at that. Oh, never mind. He did do the same thing, but he's getting gas. Yeah, so he's getting gas. So that's not the same thing.
Alright, let's see who's gonna scout. Okay. So will he make... Okay, he's going for another CC. SCB scouting. And we'll see the small hatchery. We'll then confirm how many... Oh, too many Zerglings
He
attacking
canceled
now.
something in the back. He didn't want him to see the Roach Warren.
Roach Warren.
But you know, if you're Neo, you saw some sort of cancel there, I think. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't see anything. Okay, he doesn't see any cancel.
Juicy. Here comes the Lynx.
Yeah, Neo knows to stay at home because of that, obviously. He's gonna even make a Marine for extra help. He can easily micro around it, protect this. This command center's close to finishing. Neo's actually gonna look for the Lynx. Like, where'd you go? That puts him out of position because the Overlord sees this. He's gonna delay the expansion now.
Correct.
Oh, and now he goes back. He got tricked. He has to wait. He won't cancel this command center. In fact, the Reaper is just gonna like forget it. Right? He's just gonna do the micro here. And he loses 3 workers though.
Yeah. That's
so
bad.
that was
Ooh,
not
the
worth
roaches.
it. The roaches are coming out. Oh man, this is gonna end pretty fast. Never mind. You know, this is a pretty cool build. I should do this on ladder for fun. Like,
6 links to 5 roaches.
I know, because it
go.
catches these guys off guard all the time for some reason.
Correct.
Right? And the Reaper sees it, he's like, oh no, right? He knew that, so he makes a bunker. But here's the thing, he can actually lift this command center, so he's not dead. He actually has more workers. So perhaps this will keep going with the bunker and the Cyclone coming out, and then a tank after that. So the bunker was really
some
key.
harass. Oh,
yeah, he can do this, but he won't die. He can lift. If he survives this, and he will, he'll survive. It's not like Solier is, going for it. Oh, but he does bust through. Alright, never mind. He's going to lose even more. He would have been in great shape, but he loses quite a bit more. He has to move this. He's not moving it back. Oh, that was a mistake. That's what you call a lag problem, I think. And he takes more damage. That was lag. He will clean it up, but he loses 10 workers and the Cyclone and some Marines and mining time. Yeah, he really was in okay shape. In fact, I could even say he's in better shape. But then once he busted through up there and didn't micro the Cyclone back, that's when it was problems.
Ouch. Okay, 2 guess. Will he switch to Mutalisks?
I think he can stay on Roachling, Ravager. Maybe. So I don't think he's gonna go Mutas. I mean, he's not even getting. He's not even getting Lair. So he's getting a 3rd base. So maybe he'll just defend with Ling Roach for a little bit. Look, he did enough damage. He doesn't really need to. He just has to brace himself.
Correct.
And he's finally getting a lair, actually, so. Aliens are gonna test the waters. Ooh, someone likes the music? We can certainly turn up the music for you.
Okay. So Tech Lab attached to Starport. Oh, what? Okay. Liberator. And some harassment. Does not get a kill. No kills yet. Oh my gosh, no kills for Neo.
Is that 0 kills for sure? I think so.
Yep, it is.
All right.
Ready to? Oh my gosh, that's a bad start for Neo. But gets 3 Raxes anyway. Liberator out. We'll look for some kills later. But
These Hellions looking to do some damage on drones, but there are no drones here. But he is gonna find a ton of roaches.
okay, Roaches Ravagers. Damn. People are saying go Neo. So we got some fans from Peru. Okay, some Hellions.
5 worker skills, but
6
at the cost of a Liberator and 2 Hellions, 9. Okay, that's something. But can you stop these roaches marching in your face? He does have 2 tanks, a bunker coming up, and he's gonna get a healthy dose of Ravagers.
Oh my god.
He's gonna try to kill. Actually, this is good. He wants to kill that Overseer, so there's no spotting for it. And yeah, he's ready.
Nice.
He is ready. This game's gonna keep going. He is at a disadvantage though. But there are tanks. Look at that Overseer parked on the right. He's gonna kill it. Oh, but he lets him in.
1 tank down.
One more
2
tank left, and that'll kill the tanks. And now he doesn't have enough, guys. That was the mistake. He got in, and he went up to try to kill the Overseer.
What a deadly build.
Yeah, and there you go, guys. He was behind anyway, you know, so I suppose he made it easy to just end the game. So there you go. He needs a better start on this next one.
Let's see. So Neo is choosing his map now. Thinking. What would it be?
So what we want to do next time is really, even though they're, you know, maybe either they get the maps ahead of time by using that tool, or they pick, you know, on their own. We can't do it like, yeah. So looks like Solir is 1 game away from going to sleep.
I think that's 5 a.m. in his place now. Almost 5 a.m.
Yeah. Just for reference there, in where Mizel is at in the Philippines, it's almost noon. And here it's almost midnight.
Yep.
I'm in the East Coast, United States.
Good to go.
Right, could be the final game. We'll see if Neo pushes to a game 3. Winner's match for Group A. Alrighty. In the bottom right. From Peru, it's Neo from Rebirth Esports.
Top left of Romanticide LE. The Zerg player from Team Exxon, he is Solier.
Hey, look at this drone.
Wait,
I think we're gonna get a proxy. So this is gonna be proxy Ravagers. Unless he puts it, unless he proxies right up front. Then in that case, maybe he's just denying expansion and scaring him off. Yeah, you know he did this in one of the tournaments where he actually just gets the hatchery there. It makes the he did it against Phoenix
against
Sonsky.
Ryan?
No, he did it against Phoenix Sonsky. And Phoenix Sonsky like overreacted and then fell behind because Solier actually just expanded and powered up. But obviously it's a different player here, a different Terran. Let's see what he does. Right now he doesn't see this yet, right?
Yep.
And see, look, you know, Solier just gets a second hatchery. His second hatchery at home, and this other hatchery is here. If you're Terran, you're like, oh, what is he doing, right?
Yep.
So actually, this is what Neo did. Neo's doing that's I really like. You just make a bunker and just force something, and you just build your command center. That's it. Right? I mean, what could he possibly have this early that can beat a bunker? Right? Nothing.
Correct.
So behind this, he can do his normal build. Get the tank, the factory, right? And that's it. So this is the right move. He's not overreacting at all. But he is pulling workers because why? Why is he pulling workers? This is not good, I don't think. I guess he just wants it out ASAP.
Maybe he wants to, you know, if a queen gets out and then puts a tumor, that's a big delay for the Terran.
He can kill the tumor though. He doesn't. There's no units there.
Yeah, true.
And he sees another hatchery here, so he knows it's not one of those things, right? He spent the money
on
that, so I don't know. I think he just wants the hatchery the location as fast as possible.
Oh no, the Lynx.
Yeah, the Lynx are gonna die. And he's doing a lot of damage on the other side, forcing these spores. And he's actually gonna kill this. Oh wow! And he's gonna kill a worker or two.
And 3. Oh, okay.
He gets out. Really good damage for him though so far. But he stops microing, and now there's this. This is what you said. 2 spines in the thing, right? And all you have to do really here is you have to kill. I think he just was not looking, but if he had seen him try to do that, he can pull his Marines and kill the spine. I mean the tumor that was being built. But he wasn't looking at the time. You know, it's a little bit of a delay, but
plus a scan.
Yeah, plus a scan. The other thing too is he can just ignore that and deal with it later and expand here, and that's what he's doing. Right? I'm like, all right, fine, I'll deal with that later. I'm not gonna waste a scan for that. And he's actually gonna get a third base, a third command center. So. This is causing a lot of micro, a lot of attention. So Lear getting a third base. Gonna try to get ahead in workers now because he did lose some mining time, some worker or two, right? And a lot of attention. Yeah, so Lear's doing as much as he can with these guys. But these guys are just gonna die when the creep. They just automatically die. You shouldn't have lost those Marines.
Yeah. Few hits left.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the shenanigans there. So Lear takes a little bit of a worker lead.
Ooh, can you see that? Fusion core.
Yeah. Looks like a fusion core for sure. Which is a really good thing to do. But he cannot, as long as he holds all these lings.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of lings. There's no bunker, just a bear tank really at this point. And oh man, Neo is, I think, gonna get, he doesn't even close the choke.
Oh.
Critical damage. I think this is just gonna end the game, guys. Too much damage.
Yep. Is it
More
going to be
lings
a never
coming.
end?
It won't stop.
He's reached 64.
The lings won't stop. He does have a third command center. But he keeps letting him in.
Yep.
He needs to close that depot.
Like now.
He scans and says, forget it.
Oh.
Yeah, he just says, forget it. And there you go. He quickly moves on. I will do just like a quick chat with Solir before he goes.
Yep.
Solir, real quick, I know you want to get to bed, but congratulations. pretty quick games for you. Oh, never mind, he hopped off. Alright, I don't think he knew that we were gonna interview him. No problem.
No, he was holding in the microphone, but okay.
Well, let's put him back.
Oh, there you go. He's back.
He's back on. Maybe he... Let's wait, guys. He just kind of got disconnected there. So Lear, if you can hear us, just quick interview. We'll let you go. I know you want to go to sleep.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Just really quick. Congratulations. We kind of expected you to do well, especially in the first, the first round, right? You didn't study the opponents at all? What was your mindset, right? Play safe with pool first, or what was your thinking?
Yeah, I think that what could make me have more problems was maybe 2 racks or 3 racks proxy. So I just open all games with pool first. So in case that they make any proxy or sometime or side type of build like that, I could defend it easily. So yeah, that was more or less my planning, but I didn't really know my opponent.
Yeah, it's a good plan, good safe plan. So I guess you got a little bit of time. You have a little bit of time till the next round, so you can get to bed, not worry about the games. Nothing was really interesting with the games in your head, right? You don't have to study anything, no problem.
No, I knew Neo, that Neo liked to play mech, and I know that if I didn't went for pool first, then I should have to play a longer game, and I didn't really want to play one.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to play a game against mech at 4 a.m., so
yeah, correct.
I decided to do this type of builds.
There you go. Well, like I said, congratulations. We'll see you on the next round. Let's get you to bed. Good night. Good luck. Have fun.
Thank
see you later.
Same. Good luck with the tournament.
Thank you.
See you.
All right, that's Solir from Spain. Very good player, one of the favorites. We can get Mizel back on the camera now. And we're gonna have the losers match between Septimus and Inferno.
Correct.
Waiting in the back there is Neo.
Yep.
So we'll get that going for you guys.
All right.
They should know that they were playing each other, so hopefully they made their picks.
Yes, they did. We already have the map.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, so we can hop right back in it, guys. No more waiting. No more commercials.
Good.
Let's get their cams on also. Say hello to them.
Okay. All done. There's Septimus.
He's there. He's in the. Oh, is he playing? Is he playing a turn? Last?
There, I already called him.
Oh, he's in here. He's in here. We need Inferno. Alright guys, we're still kind of getting this set up. You know, some of the guys are not super on top of. There he is. He's now there. All right.
There you go.
Let's get their cams on. There's
Camera on.
Septimus. Very excited. From Malaysia. We can talk to him a little bit too.
Okay.
While we let Inferno load up. Septimus. Hey man, you're from Malaysia. How's the StarCraft scene there? Oh,
You're muted.
Oh, he's
You're
muted still. Okay.
There you go.
Tell us about the StarCraft scene in Malaysia. We don't get to see you guys too much.
Oh, no, I'm not living there, so I've actually got no idea how.
No idea. And you play in a lot of tournaments. Did you play in the C Gold, you know, the games, the C StarCraft 2 games?
No.
No? Well, it's good to see you anyway, right? It's good to see StarCraft players from all over the world. You know, this is part of the reason we have this tournament, so. And you're going to be facing Inferno. Let's get his camera on too.
Okay, there he is.
There he is. He's going to be a little bit sideways because he has his thing, you know, his orientation locked.
Greg, put it portrait. Put it up. There you go.
All right, we'll take this. We'll take what we can get at this point, guys.
All right.
All right, these are the players. They're ready to go. Let's get going. Mizel's gonna turn off his camera, deafen and mute them, and we're gonna get started.
There you go.
So we have here this match. It's Inferno from the Philippines. We saw him in PSL Season 1. And Septimus from Malaysia. So this is pretty cool.
I think Septimus is Malaysian, but he's based in Australia.
Oh,
Australia
is he?
maybe? Yeah, that's what I heard. But we can confirm later.
Yeah, we can confirm later. We do have, you know, we'll have an intro for Inferno because he did play in the last PSL. So unfortunately, Inferno was super late, about an hour and a half, and so he missed his match. But he's still alive. He's in the losers match. So here we go, guys. Losers match of PSL round of 24 Group A. In the bottom left, we don't have an intro for him, but we'll just say his name. He is Septimus from Malaysia. Go ahead. Are you there, Mizel?
There. I was muted. Okay. From Team EXO, our Terran player, he is
Infernal.
There you go, guys. He has an intro, so we played his intro. Players that submit an intro will have an intro.
Correct.
So there you go.
So-
Septimus is living in Australia. There you go. Okay. Well, we could barely hear him on the interview, but that's good to know. Appreciate it, Neutrals, for explaining that. Australia has actually a pretty healthy StarCraft 2 scene.
Yeah. Especially the support we get from Eddie from OSC, right?
Yeah, Eddie.
From-
Eddie's a cool dude. Known him for a long time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, so 2 gas for Infernal, and 2 gas again for Septimus. So same build.
Terran versus Terran, boys.
Go.
Get ready for a long game of Marine tank positioning. Maybe.
Maybe. So
They're staying on
fast.
one base.
Okay. Yeah, so same. No second supply for Infernal yet. Oh, there you go. He wants it open, no?
I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
About similar builds despite the wall situation here.
Correct. And then it should be command center after factory. So
We'll see.
who will get it first?
Yeah, well, Septimus is gonna take a command center, and it looks like Infernal will do the same.
Yeah.
So I
There
guess
you
this is
go.
just a safe build for proxy racks, proxy reapers or something. Yeah, pretty identical except for the wall.
Yep.
But no reactor for Infernal. He's actually gonna get a faster Stargate or Starport.
Starport.
Stargate is the Protoss building that makes air units.
Okay. Interesting map. A lot of drop zones. Okay, reactor for... Yeah, you're right. So reactor for Infernal is a bit late.
Oh, there you go. You know, they want us to fix the color on the cast. I'm not quite sure how to do that, so let me know. So it can be
Okay,
red
that-
and blue, right?
Yep. Let me check.
Yeah, I don't know the command to do that, and I don't know why it defaulted to this, but we'll let you guys know if we can do that. Here's a big attack here. Ooh, the high ground keeps him safe. Although he has 3 Reapers and two Hellions, I think he probably could have taken that fight, but he doesn't know for sure, so he's not gonna take that risk. He's gonna hop up here.
Yep.
He's got
Good
3
idea.
Reapers. I'm trying to do lots of cool stuff. There's a tank already.
Oh.
And oh, I like this build. It's basically a quick marine tank drop while being defensive. Infernal at home doesn't seem to have. Well, he does have the Cyclone, so if he catches
Cyclone.
if he catches it, great. But if it lands, it's gonna be an issue. Oh, and Septimus is also gonna take the Reaper to help out a bit. Gives him an opportunity to drop. He drops him one at a time. The tank is sieged, but he's focusing on the tank. Kills it.
Nice.
Decent defense so far. And he has his own tank. On the other side, he is trying to attack. Didn't get much done. It's a pretty good match so far between these two.
Uh-huh. Okay. Septimus, however, is getting a Raven, which is really...
Yeah,
just one
Infernal has had his Raven first, and then he's actually getting a 3rd command center. Although it's later than Septimus.
Right.
Septimus has the faster or more workers now, so taking a 7 worker lead, and that's only gonna get worse because the command center is done for him. They seem to be both going bio. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
people in the
just
chat,
one-
if you know how to fix the colors without me having to do all kinds of crazy things while the cast is going on, we'd love to fix it. I don't know how to do that. If you want me to change the colors from whatever this is, the purple and pink to red and blue or something, right? Something more standard. Believe me, I didn't pick these colors.
I'm trying to.
So probably something you can Google. There might be a command to do.
Yep. Doing it. Alright.
Where's this SCV going? Runs into the scouting marine. Septim is gonna try to expand now, which he should be able to do, and push behind it.
Okay.
Infernal's gonna expand too, but he is gonna scout. Oh, he backs off. He sees that there's an attack coming, so he backs off. There's the Ravens, but there's 3 Vikings to try to prevent. He's gonna siege up here in a good spot. Oh, the auto turret. Oh, didn't get the tank. But the tank on the other side kills a lot of Marines. So with that, Septim is probably gonna back off. Yeah, I think he's just gonna regroup, back off. He doesn't want to get his units killed. Septimus's base is pretty established now, right? Especially the gases. He's prioritizing gases, if you notice. It's a pretty big army right here. If he can get a position that he wants. You know, that's how TVT works, you know? Someone gets a nice position, takes advantage, and just kind of takes a lead, right? Especially if it's hitting a you know, an expansion. And that's what he's going to try to do. Oh, and he's going to get a good spot here. There's no tanks here to defend. Septim is going to force a liftoff. There's no tanks to defend. I think that's an oversight. And he might even kill this. Oh, okay. He decides not to because there's one tank. I think he could have killed that, actually. But he doesn't know what we know.
Yeah, correct.
Like, we see everything. He's like, yep, definitely can kill that. But an attack on the left side for Infernal. He's falling behind, guys. By mining, anyway. Mining has really been an issue now. There's too much siege tanks here. Infernal thinks the best of it, but he might actually be caught guard here. Sarat. Oh, he picks off!
No, that's a lot.
2 medevacs worth of. Was it loaded? I think it was loaded.
No.
No, it was just okay.
No. Just medevacs.
But he does get payback by killing those units. And Septimus denies the building, the expansion here again, and even denies this part.
Oh, the attack.
Yeah.
Bad engagement for Septimus, I think.
Yes, indeed. He doesn't want to lose these 2 tanks, but here come the reinforcements.
Oh, that's a lot.
Good pickup.
A lot of.
Guys, we gotta have to zoom out on this because this is all about positioning. This is what Terran versus Terran is. He's gonna commit. The tanks are sieged, and now he is in a prime spot to make him lift off again. Ooh. Yeah, this may be the fatal damage that Septimus is looking for. He's got him squeezed in. He has not been touched on the other side, right?
Right.
And he has a great siege position here. He's probably
16
gonna
workers down.
Septimus takes game 1, guys. Looks like Septimus's cam, did he go out?
Yeah, he went off.
I mean, sometimes you deal with this internet, guys. This happens. And Bernal, pretty good game, except you know he really just got squeezed on the base that he was trying to attempt to get, but.
Oh, phone died. Okay.
No problem.
So our next map will be Romanticide.
Okay, let's load up the next map, guys.
Cool music you have there.
Yeah, it was playing. I forgot what it was. It's one of the game music.
I think from Overwatch. Is it from Overwatch?
That last one, I think it may not be. Maybe like a Warcraft thing. I don't really know. I added a bunch of music into the playlist. It's in what we call an FSL soundtrack.
Yeah.
Which I think are music that you can play on the stream that doesn't get you in trouble.
True.
So let me, if you guys find anything in there that that probably gets you in trouble, let me know. But I'll paste that on the chat. Let's see if I can share it out for you guys. I'll share that on the stream. So if you guys are interested, here's the playlist.
Alright. Game 2. There you go, guys. Spotify music. Thank you, KJ, for sharing that.
Alright, the top left corner from the Philippines is Invernal from XOPH.
And the bottom right of Romanticide, the Red Terran, he is Septimus.
And you know what? Let me go back to Invernal and show you guys his intro. Invernal. There you go, guys. But look what's happening here. Invernal is gonna proxy Rax. I don't think this is, yeah, this is not proxy Reaper. This is proxy 3 Rax, maybe 4.
And then get the minerals.
Yeah, he's gonna walk
3
through.
Rax.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna see something cool, guys.
Let's see if it'll work. If it does, he gets a tiebreaker later.
Yeah, he's trying to push it to a game 3. On the other side, 2 gases. Let's see if he catches him off guard.
We'll see. But here comes the first Marine. Oh, how many? Oh, there's 10. So 2 SCVs needed to open that up.
Yeah, he's got another one. So he has 2 more. There it is. That's just enough.
Yeah. 3 racks all in. safe to say. Okay, so Reaper. One Reaper is out.
Yeah, one Reaper is out. Can he hold this, guys?
The
He
speed
might
of the Reaper.
actually. He can't. He can. If he goes back, he has a chance. But he's not going back. He needs to go back. Oh, he
There we
can't
go.
close it now.
Oh,
He doesn't close it.
too late.
He's fighting together. That's what he's doing.
Oh, the Marines. You don't want to lose your Marines. 5 workers down. 6, 7. And the Reaper. Okay, that's
Oh,
GG.
Inferno. Nice job.
Okay. Okay, that was a fast game. Unexpected. And then the
Okay,
third-
we're gonna go to game 3, guys.
Yep. Good job to XOGLG, aka Invernal.
Indeed.
That was quick.
Alright, we got a game 3.
Gee.
Alright, boys and girls, we are on game 3, the final game. The top left from the Philippines, he is
Inferno.
And the Red Terran from Team Malaysia, he is Septimus. Okay. I think that's my second most favorite intros in Burnals. My first will be Noxus.
on the PSL. There's a lot of good ones. On the FSL, I mean.
Yeah.
You saw the FSL
in the
one, right? The FSL
Yeah,
has some
yeah,
really
it-
good intros.
Yeah.
If you guys don't
Who's
watch
that
the
guy with-
FSL, you should watch. It's our other one. That one's a more casual tournament.
Alright.
This
Same build
time,
once
look at
again.
this. Septimus is like, alright, I need to scout.
Yeah. He always skips that. Alright. Gets the scout. Sees the factory, so pretty normal. 2 gases. Okay. Looks like I think we're going for another long game.
Yeah, this looks more like game 1.
Yeah.
Because they both expand right after this. Right after they do the safety opener here, they both expand. Invernal. Yeah, he's probably... Well, he hasn't sent an SCV down here yet. Well, actually, neither has Septimus. I saw an SCV mining here, but... Oh, there it is.
Yep, it went
He
back.
actually... I think this is a little off, so he's gonna have to lift it. Lucky for him, Terran buildings can lift. Like, for us Zergs or Protoss, if you mess this up, you have to cancel.
Yeah. Okay. So a supply block for Invernal. And a starport. A late starport. Wait. He didn't... Okay. He didn't go for another CCs.
Yeah, no command center for Invernal. He's looking to go kill. Oh, never mind. He does make it. It's very late.
Yeah. So probably a drop.
Yeah, he's looking to do a drop and then harass probably up front with these 3 Reapers. And then maybe join them all together or something. We'll see. It's a very aggressive build.
Okay, siege tank will be up soon, so we should defend this.
Yeah, in the front, but in the back is where the problem is.
Correct.
So if he drops this, he's looking around.
He's waiting for the.
He's adding more Reapers too and another Hellion, so he's definitely looking to go. After this, I think he's gonna go and then go for a big attack. There you go. His Marines are after that. The Hellion can catch up. There it is. It's time to go.
Gosh.
Big attack, and actually Septimus is also going to drop. Are they gonna run into each other?
They will. They will.
They will.
Okay. Okay,
Septimus doesn't turn around. Oh, he does. He should. He is turning around. He doesn't wanna. But he's out of position. Septimus knows this, so he actually pulls everything together for the big fight here in the middle. Septimus's army joins the fight. The tank is really the strong thing here.
Yep.
And with the SCVs, he is going to deflect this, but he does lose 4 workers. There's a very weak Hellion here that won't do much. He may not even get a kill.
Yep.
But after all said and done, advantage for Septimus. Primarily because he only lost 4 workers, and the tanks really wrecked everything, right? The tanks are just better than Reapers and Hellions, right? So Septimus sees the med. Okay, both of them see each other.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back. Oh, this is dangerous because if he does the what do you call that? That spell to disable, he can't load up.
Yeah.
So if he's there you go. If he does the disable spell, he can't load up and he's just trapped. Oh, but he decides, and that's okay too. He'll kill the tank. That's fine. There you go. That might actually be better because then the tank doesn't contribute because he was sieged. Can you lift a disabled siege tank?
No.
That's not sieged?
That's not sieged. I think you can.
There you go. And so if he disabled, if he was not sieged there, and because he chose to disable the tank, then he could have just picked up the tank and gone out. No big deal.
Right.
But because he was sieged, he loses the tank and everything else. But if he had disabled the medevac, then he kills everything, takes a little bit of damage. So it's a tough call. But it doesn't matter because, he was sieged, so. Infernal patrolling around with these ravens. Third command center for Septimus. Also for Infernal. We got a good game going on here, guys. It's pretty close. Neck to neck here. 42 workers each. About the same army count. So really close last game.
Yeah. But army composition, even army composition, it's almost the same.
So let's see what these ravens will do. Like there's 2 of them, and then he's gonna attack with the Marines on the top, which aren't gonna do anything. They're just distraction because here comes. He actually doesn't put them down in the middle where he can kill workers.
Yeah.
He does kill 5 though, so why not? It's free damage. Me, I would have jumped into the mineral line and dropped it in there. Because you kill workers and you prevent them from mining for a little bit, I think. But you didn't want to take that risk.
Yeah. He didn't want to dive into too deep.
Yeah.
But here comes 4 tanks. Okay. So the battle of positioning again. Here we go.
And he doesn't have a disable. Does he have a disable energy enough?
I think so, yeah.
He just did a turret. Oh, he's not sieged. Free shot.
No.
Okay, at least he moves up pretty quickly. And
Okay.
with that, he's gonna take his third base. Invernal. Look at the supply. It's like so close. Well, not anymore, but it was really close. It was 101 to 101.
Yeah. Okay. Checking the upgrades, both of them will have +1/+1 soon.
The thing is, Invernal does not have a medevac to heal.
Yeah.
His Marines are very bruised.
Okay, he's going defensive, I think. Yeah, he's adding sensory towers. And supply blocks.
Supply block is the bane of StarCraft players.
Okay.
Look at this sensor tower setup he's got.
He's got a Venn diagram. Okay, spots the big army pushing towards Invernal's base. Will he be in position though? Okay.
Who can siege at the right spot? And remember, there's disable.
There you go. He did not commit.
There's a tank already sieged down there. Ooh, armor, anti-armor missile. Nah, he won't attack for a little bit until that wears off. He gets out of the first sensor tower, but the second one, he's still under there. A drop of Marines going to the right side. Okay, the drop on the top has been spotted. Meanwhile, oh, there's a nice disable here. Does he have enough? The tanks, though, are sieged. This is going to be really close. Invernal's other army moves down. There's a lot of nice tanks set up here for Septimus, but, you know, the support, is there enough? Because he can't lose these Marines. If he loses these Marines, guys, he's in big trouble. And just like in game 1, you know, he's sieging the expansion. But actually,
Yeah.
Invernal, what's he doing? Is he going to go around? He went up and then he went back down. He was kind of like
Because of the drop.
indecisive.
Because of the drop here in the natural.
Yeah. But the tanks of Septimus hold strong. It's not looking good for Invernal. Time is running out for him. He has no more tanks there, and I think half out now. There you go. Well, GG. Septimus will move on to the decider match. So let's have a quick interview with Invernal before we say goodbye, while you get the other game going, okay? So let's get the other game going.
Okay.
While I chat with, well, it looks like Invernal's out. Never mind, guys. We'll get the next game started. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Storm Esports Network. I'm your host, Chicken Man, and today we've got more great highlights from the esports world coming at you. First up is going to be from the Dota Pro Circuit, Chinese region, upper division. This was a Week 5 round-robin match between LGD and eHome. Let's hop into it.
Slow, nullify any kind of coil now used on XM. Pops that in rage early, snaps the coil, trying to run. Urshot getting some distance. Nothing to say might stay with him with the illusory orb, and that's exactly what he does. But here's the Hex coming in from Fade. They've got themselves the Shackle. False Promise. And with the phase shift, Puck trying to survive, but they already got the Kill on Innocence. They'll look over at Ame. This might be a terrible fight for LGD because they are going to pop the first fight from Ame. They do not have June Coil to work with. They'll bring in some reinforcements and try to make this work with the break coming out on XM. XM
Doesn't have that in range for a second, and he will end up dead. So LGD, they get the kill onto the earth, so they'll take out Clockwork. They had finished off Fade prior, and this is a good fight for LGD. Almost a well-laid trap for eHome.
I don't know how you call a fight like that. Basically, every player gets involved at some point just over the course of it. LGD would end up coming out in a better spot after the dust had settled, and that teamwork would reward them with a 2-0 victory over eHome. Next up, we've got a clip from Valorant. This was a quarterfinals match for the VCT Challengers North America #3. Game 1 between Luminosity and the Kooky Koalas. You gotta love the Kooky Koalas. Fantastic name, 10 out of 10. They're a relatively new team, I think still unsigned at the moment. Let's just hop in, see how they do.
Down to delay the spike plant for just a moment. Now, once they do finally have this site, LG have just pounced on it and have them completely corralled. Hot hands can be used. Screwface able to find that. I thought maybe going wide. Paranoia as he dashes into his own cloud burst. Tries to toss down another, and Anderson picks one up with the ghost. This would be a nice eco to pick up, and Koalas are looking to get it done, but they still have to worry about Moose. He has been the clutch lord here. He finds the first, needs to find the next. So much time for this Sova. No Molotov, no orbital strike. Nothing here to stop this plant. Outside of Anderson, just holding a steady and buying all the time that he can. Now Moose should surely be stabbed in the back, and Koalas get on the board.
Luminosity, a really tough team there, but Kooky Koalas not going down without a fight. They take a really great round there. They take their first point in that round. It wouldn't be enough to get them through. Luminosity does take the 2-0, but the Kooky Koalas, they want our hearts. That's for sure. Next up, we've got some StarCraft 2. This is from IEM Katowice, the StarCraft World Championships. This was a match between TY and Parting, two absolute titans of the game.
A team more close than Benny's boys. That Brotherhood blood link continues to linger on, even with the end of the War Chest Team League. The Widowmine drop is about to hit the main base of Parting here, and this is actually the TY we know and love. He's going for a Thorn next, Ben.
And look, it's a Twilight Council on the way. This is actually going to deal so much damage to Parting. So even though this only dealt one probe, it's about the fact he has nothing to clean this up. Now he's putting down a Robo. This is a great counter build by TY, honestly.
Yeah, this is TY reacting to game number 1. He is, we keep talking about him in the GSL. The reason why he does so well is he has that time to prepare, and he is one of the greatest preparation Terrans to have ever existed, perhaps even the best. And he is going to try and just directly counter this build of Parting. The Thor up next is pretty inspired here. He obviously still has that medevac. He can be very annoying with a Thor here against a Stalker light Protoss. And again, these Widowmines, Parting just needs to have a clock in his head. He's like, okay, when do I need to move my probes away? Meanwhile, also picking up some Stalkers in the middle of the map.
All that discussion about a Thor, we didn't even get to see it. Let me tell you, that series was fully bonkers in a way that only those two players can really give us. Parting would go on to take down the GSL monster that is TY, and move on to the semifinals where he faced Zest. Next up, we've got more IEM Katowice, this time on the CSGO side of things. This was the semifinals match between Gambit and Spirit.
We want him to deliver on this AWP. He's going to have to if Spirit want to get this round in the bag. Flashes out through long, leave Dexter blind. They get close, and there's that AWP in with the first, but a lot more bodies around this corner. Dexter, they're rushing him down, and everyone inside of A is just kicked to the curb by Gambit. Magic's left up all alone in the 1v3. And not being given any room to play with. I think Shiro heard the footsteps there as well. Magic's emerging from the bank, does clear out the first man, but sitting at the truck idly by is Hobbit, ready and waiting to get this trade locked in. Magic's has still managed to get pretty deep, but it's a false sense of security.
Good couple of shots there by Dexter, but that's all the ground Gambit would give up in that round. They'd absolutely it's just a fantastic performance, really. It would net them a 2-0 win in that semifinals. They'd go on to not only get to the finals, but win the finals. Gambit looking just so good this year in CSGO. Next up, we've got some League of Legends.
Well, with that, we're back, guys. We got our decider match here, and we're good to go. It's going to be Neo and Septimus. let's go check out that the cams are ready. The cameras are ready for these guys, and we'll get it started. So we got Neo there from Peru. All set. Looks like Septimus's cam went out, so we'll just have him temporarily. But that's okay. We got one. Winners match. I think
Here we
Neo's
go.
the favorite here. What do you think?
We'll see. Unless Septimus has seen. I mean, yeah, Septimus has seen his games. We'll see.
All right, in the top right from Rebirth Esports and from Peru, it's Neo.
And on the bottom left of Oxide LE, the blue Terran, he is Septimus. Okay. Again, it's a TVT. Should be cool. What do you think about the previous games?
Infernal actually played pretty well, right? Septimus just edged him out with better positioning, catching, getting the tanks in spots where he has to lift.
The drops were good, but not enough to kill his opponent. Two gas again. 3D standard now. I even do it against Terra.
Really? When I play Terran, I don't do it, so I guess I better do it.
Yeah, because of that, the build, the Reapers and Hellions. If you go fast CC, normally you die early. Well, that's just me. I don't know how to defend that kind of attack. Okay, fast factory for Septimus. So yeah, see, 3D standard for TVT.
Standard TVT, supposedly, guys. Yeah, and the people on the chat taking a peek of our camera with Neo. Right there, that's Neo. Really working hard. See the keyboard movements? That's him.
Yeah. The only player from Peru.
Is he?
Yeah, I believe he is the only one who qualified from Peru.
I'm sure there's a bunch of Peruvian StarCraft players. I wonder who the other ones are. We probably should take a look at Wikipedia. But he is the one that is in this tournament.
Correct. I'm also excited to see Pegasus. Remember Pegasus?
Yep.
Yeah. The guy from Myanmar. I hope he's doing fine.
So very much like that game with Septimus and Infernal, minus the cheese one, the cheese game too, right? Where they're very, oh, look at this.
Ooh. There you go, guys.
He can actually bust through here. He has more Hellions and more Reapers. Oh no. Septimus.
That's what I'm talking about.
Septimus getting some damage. Getting some damage from Neo.
Yeah.
Neo.
Oh no, the Marine.
The tank's out. Good blast.
Oh, there you go.
You're gonna try to get more out of these two Reapers. But how much more can you really get? I guess you can get more. Just stay away from the... Some damage. He's gonna get out. And after all said and done... Now Septim is gonna try to counter. He's like, all right, you spent your guys. I'm gonna go do my marine tank drop. But you know, look at this guy. Neo is already set with a tank there too. Oh, and he's gonna move it.
Oh, oh no.
The Reapers at the bottom are fighting. Here's the drop.
The hot spot.
Oh, the tank is not siege, so actually I guess that's okay because then he can move it. The Marines are actually. Oh, the Hellions. The SCVs are gonna fight and then move back out when the troops are here. Actually, that's not a bad move.
Oh, nice.
He only loses one SCV during that. Well played. And now he takes his third command center.
Job.
But you know, supply count's still pretty close, guys. Somewhat neck to neck, you know. Workers and although a little bit more for Neo's side on the army count. What's the upgrades looking like? No upgrades, guys.
Yeah, just pure bio.
Pure bio, no, you know, bio tank with some Ravens and Viking.
No medevacs.
The anti drop cyclone here. The positioning here with, you know, the spot things for Septimus, very good. But now Neo's gonna move out.
Alright. He will spot it.
The
so
spotter does his job.
Okay. So yeah, good position here. Unless the siege
But he has no medevacs
Yeah.
to lift anything in there, but he's just gonna do as much damage as he can with the vision and the tanks.
Actually, the tanks won't do much.
They're doing enough.
Yeah. However, behind this, Neo is getting his third base.
Yeah, he's getting set up. It's the same story where now it's the opposite. Septimus was doing this to Inferno, this time Neo getting set up, preventing an expansion while he secures his expansion.
Correct. The Battle of the Vikings.
Yeah, there's more Vikings on Neo's side.
Plus 2 Ravens.
Lucky for him, he has the high ground, so he doesn't need vision down there. Except what the tanks can't see. Like, you know, the long range. But as far as high level vision. Oh, is he gonna squeeze? I think he's gonna try to squeeze this.
Yeah, looks like it.
You really can't get any Vikings that just get shot. Look at that. Every Viking that gets out, he just gets shot.
One hit.
Here's the big attack. No stim. There's a stim. The tank is sieged. He finally kills one of the tanks, but he loses a lot of his army doing so. Septim is in trouble. Neo is pretty far ahead now.
True. If he has medevacs, actually this is game over. Oh, he needs to unsiege those. Ooh, what? Why scan if you have the air? Okay, anyways.
Probably a reflex thing.
The adrenaline.
But look how set up Neo is, and he's even getting his 4th base. Behind this, Septimus moves his 3rd base on the right side, which we missed. But look at the supply. Pretty nice advantage for Neo.
Oh, man. Oh, what? He's getting the... What's this upgrade again? From the factory?
Yeah, and that's the one where you transform faster.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot what it is, but maybe, you know, with the does that affect the
something.
Liberators too?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Will it?
I
Will
mean,
it work for
Liberators, and then they
Liberators?
can make Hellbats transform faster. The siege tanks, do they transform faster too, or no? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I only know
I know the
Hellions.
Hellbat thing does.
Or maybe the Vikings too? Not sure.
Yeah, the Vikings, I think, land faster. I don't really know. We need to read. We need to read how that works,
Yeah.
which is pretty
Okay,
bad.
here comes the attack. Good push by Neo. I think Neo gets...
Oh, I think Neo has too many here. I think this is just gonna do it, guys. He even has this Liberator that's killing everything. And we're gonna see a GG.
Yep. 30 down.
30,
And
40
counting.
workers and counting. There you go, game 1.
Moving on to game 2. The next map will be Death Aura.
Alright guys, game 2 coming up. Oh no, he dropped.
Yeah, good thing he did.
Alright, we have to re-add them again.
Neo looking good on game 1.
Alright, top left, the Malaysian player living in Australia. He is Septimus.
Bottom right of Death Aura, the Red Terran from Peru. He is Neo.
Yeah, Rebirth, I believe, is the team name.
I believe we've got some audience from Peru in the chat.
Yeah, at least
Welcome,
Latin
welcome.
America. So welcome to this chat, to this stream. Neo is one game away from advancing
Correct.
to the next round.
Almost there, guys. But Septimus, I'm hoping Septimus for a nicer round this time.
Yeah, going to a game 3 is always nice. So we'll see what happens here. But Neo looks really strong.
Yeah. I mean, I like what he did there. He harassed a bit, but gets really fat while harassing.
Well, oh, we got a little bit of lag. Oh, looks like it's settled. So guys, this is a tournament where we get the players, we see the players that we don't normally get to see in the other tournaments, right? In the last one we saw Soler from Spain. He just told us it's great to play with these guys because he never gets to play with them. Right? When do you get to play these kind of guys if you're from Spain or whatever, right? They don't play in the same EPT tournaments. They're not in the IEM Katowice stuff, right? You know, they're not usually in the same cups. So it's good. It's very good to see this. And this is part of the reason why I wanted a, this kind of a tournament.
Yeah, only in PSL, guys.
Yeah, and you know, guys, this is a for fun tournament that we're doing. We don't have the top players joining in here because of the time thing, and of course the prize pool isn't super high, but it's their chance. It's bragging rights, right?
Yep.
So this is season 2 for our PSL. Our first PSL season 1 was just the Philippines, right? Just to kind of support that, and then we expanded and opened it up for season 2. So we'll see how this one does.
Okay.
Whoa, look at it. He's lifting the... Yeah, he's lifting it off. I don't really see something like this, especially in...
This is the cyclone. The cyclone harass.
Oh, I see. Yeah, for vision, right? So yeah, he's making cyclone. He's getting the upgrade for the cyclone. It's just continuous, and then he's gonna support it with the Reapers. So...
The Beastie Cutie.
Is it the Beastie Cutie build? I need to watch more Terran players. I don't play Terran at all. Once in a while I'll try it out, but I don't play Terran. So it would be good for me to check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff that happens in Terran. It kills me though to play TVT with the Marine tank and the games that last forever, but
Okay, at least not the cyclone.
Yeah, you can't lose the cyclone. That's the whole point of this, right?
Right. Oh no, Neo. That's a bad start for Neo.
Neo's representing Peru, so. And
from Team Rebirth.
Septimus representing Malaysia. These guys probably have never played each other. What do you think? Well, they may play in the NA server, so. What do you think?
Well, Neo plays in European, right?
Well, if it's from Peru, you know what? You can play in EU server.
Okay, 2 cyclones out now.
Yeah, he can actually attack the left side and do a lot of damage there with the vision, but Neo at home still making more cyclones. Now a starport and another factory. 3 cyclones though. He's trying to get vision and then do that continuous damage, right, with the lockdown.
Right.
More reinforcements. Oh yeah, okay, so he's gonna try this side now. It's hard to get that position. The tanks are sieged.
Yeah, it's pretty late for Neo. It should have been earlier. I think
sometimes a proxy, right? You see this as a proxy?
Yeah. Because if this is bad for you. That's a lot of gas. If you
Oh, he's getting caught out. But
uh,
Cyclones are fast, so. And now he secures the top ground, the high ground there, so he can take his third safely. He might even lose his barracks. But Neo has his third already starting. But then again, Septimus is already done. He just has to float it down there. So I would say good start for Septimus.
Bio against Mech. Interesting. What?
Oh, he doesn't kill. He almost kills it. That's crazy how much damage that thing does.
It's a lot of gas, man.
I mean, you know, that would make me paranoid. I want to repair that as soon as I can, but he has it protected now with a bunch of tanks. I still wouldn't mind sending an SCV to start repairing this. It's just so low, it makes me nervous. And here comes the Liberator harassment on the left and right side.
See how strong Cyclones are?
There it is. No turrets. Damage on that base and damage on this base.
Mining time lost.
Lots of mining time lost. Very good for Neo now, who actually took the supply lead and the worker lead.
He's back to the game.
Cleans up that other Liberator, but there's still one more. And he still has not gone back to mining. He does go back to mining. Okay. But man, he's lost so many workers. Well, only 9 workers, but it's the mining time that's the problem.
Come advantage for Neo. I think we are about to see a push from the Septimus.
I think if you're Septimus, you probably should. Wow, look at all these tanks. Guys, it's hard to follow all that's happening here. I'm not a pro observer, but and I don't play Terran, so it's hard for me to catch all this. But look at the setup he's got. Neo is, I think he's safe. I don't know if he can push that. I mean, you do have Ravens to disable.
I think he needs more Marauders.
Marauders, you think? I'm thinking he needs to disable the tanks, then get in position. But then there's these Liberators too. But he has the Vikings. But look how annoying these Cyclones are. Neo has another base coming. So Septimus really needs to do some damage here. Good. Did he stim? I think he stim.
He did.
Okay, that'll finally get rid of that. And what does he have waiting for him on this side? Liberator gets seen. I think he's gonna get away. And he doesn't want to drop, so look at him drop the turrets. Yeah, he's ready. The scan reveals nothing. This push is not working out. It's taking a while. While, you know, Neo's 4th base is already done.
Correct. Macro-wise, Neo is really good for this game.
Yeah, another Liberator harassment. Three workers is not that good, I guess, for a Liberator, but still. And there, finally, this barracks that started it all is gonna go down.
So you can't add more factories without a barracks.
You can't, exactly. So he you know, does he make another barracks?
Yeah, but he's expecting an attack. There you go. Good scan.
Okay, guys, we're zoomed out because it's really about this positioning.
You're on siege. Oh my gosh.
Hey.
You don't want to do that? Oh no. Okay.
It's hard, man,
He's good.
to commit. There's a ton of tanks here. How many tanks is that? Like
Yeah.
20 tanks.
15.
15 tanks versus 3 tanks. 5 times more.
Okay.
I can do math.
Okay. He will spot this.
So he's
because
just a
of the
little too
sentry
slow
tower.
on this push out here.
Yep.
Tanks are already sieged. Neo has the vision advantage.
See
This
how
is the decider
effective
match,
Corrado-
guys. This is the, Neo 1 game away from finishing and moving into second place, moving out of this group.
There's a run by.
A
the
run
north.
by?
Up north.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
it's a Hellion fly. What do you call that? Drive by.
Drive
He
by.
splits. Okay, not. He's gonna get some decent damage. But Septimus is so down in workers too, so wow.
Yeah.
Neo.
Yeah, Neo got
Neo has almost double the workers. Septimus has a bigger army.
Actually, yeah.
So maybe when you lose this much, you may want to go. I don't know. It's hard to make that call because Septimus, probably feels like doesn't have a big army because Neo keeps attacking him.
Correct.
And now he's sending okay, his huge army is up here, right?
Yep.
Neo
Has
is
no
already
idea.
below, he's 30 something below in worker count, army count.
Yeah, you see.
And this may do it. This may decide the game right here because what does Septimus do? He's kind of chilling. Oh man, it's already siege. Just so many tanks. Siege. Does he have battle cruiser coming or something? Yeah, he does. He does have a battle cruiser coming to make things even worse. Oh man. Now he's gonna go in here, but that's a planetary. He does kill the tank. But like that said, that's a planetary. He's gonna move up. But can he even stop this tank Viking push? I don't think so. Right?
Right.
He doesn't even need the Vikings flying. Well, just to spot. He's just gonna drop them right on these guys. And I think this is gonna do it, boys and girls. Neo is gonna move on to the round of 16. Battle cruisers, further insult to injury.
Yeah. Add some salt there.
He scans to see, wow, okay, you're pretty far ahead. And there it is. Alright guys, let's do our quick interview with Neo and then let's move on.
Yep. Hi, Neo.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Congratulations, Neo,
Hey, guys.
on advancing. Looked pretty impressive there. How are you doing?
Nice, nice. I'm just kind of tired because it's late here.
Yeah.
Very excited for the next stage of the tournament.
Yeah, you look really good. You're from Peru, I hear?
Yeah, I am from Peru. Yes, but actually I live in Chile with this country in the same continent as Peru. But I was born in Peru.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's great. That's great to see the Latin American players play. There's a lot of good ones from there, right? We all know some of the top ones, but it's good to see the up-and-coming ones. I feel like you're one of them. From Peru, I can only think of one person from there. It's probably Katz. I think he's from Peru, right?
Yeah, I know
Who are the other
There's
players from Peru?
also- I know Rio, Science. There is other Peruvian playing this tournament. My friend Tavo is
Oh.
on another group.
Oh, great. That's fantastic. So
So-
I'm excited to see you guys show your stuff. The region there is not really as known to us here in the US, right? We don't, it'll be good for us to see you guys play. And you guys get to play with some of the Asian countries too. But like I said, congratulations. We'll see you on the next round. You're looking good. Best of luck.
Thank you, Freedom. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Take care. All right, guys. That is Neo. So that's gonna do it for us for Group A. We'll see you guys for Group B. I'm Freedom, KJ, and I'm with Mizel. Thanks for watching. We're gonna end the stream. Have a good evening or day wherever you are. Bye, guys.
Bye.